Welcome back to what is probably the finale of Prehistoric Kingdom. We're doing Velociraptor as our last animal. We'll put a Velociraptor exhibit over here. We shouldn't need the Protoceratops from there, but, you know, if we get it, we get it. So for Velociraptor, there's probably an easy way to get to that, but I don't know it. Here, fence grade low, 2.5 meters low. Okay, that makes sense. These aren't JP Velociraptors. They're realistic, real Velociraptors that can't, you know, escape everything. 2.5 low. We can do basic wooden chain link. I mean, kind of digging the modern metal shit. Maybe we do this one. Yeah, perfect. So, I guess we can just start like here, right? Why does that? I guess because that's not on the snap grid, whatever it is. Nothing looks good. Okay, here's the new plan. We turn off the angle snap. We go all the way through the building. We align it with the window. Sure. Then we do angle snap 45. Right? And now it should line there. And then that still does that because it's the worst. Also, I guess I did the wrong height inside on accident. You would think that would snap to the existing fence and not... Well, whatever. This has been a disaster. Alright. We'll just make do. This is fine. Oh, unless I'm not hitting the corner piece. Exactly. No, it's snapping to the corner. It just hates me. Okay, fair enough. Fine. Yeah, fine. Be that way. Sure. Nope. Nope. So yeah, this like never wants to curve initially, which I don't get. It's very weird. That feels like a bug. We have to put in at least a small uncurved section before it will curve. Okay, what if we do this, and then we redo this, and then we can get it to be a little bit better. Oh, but then I'll have to do this little bit again, because it's weird. Why don't we do, let's do a flat section here for like, actually for the rangers to go through. That way the little straight section has a purpose. I think that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Sure. I mean, it works. Now we need to delete this interior fence here that I never actually intended to use, and I... There we go. And then this was accidentally made big fence. 2.5, replace. There. Now you can still go in here. You have the glass window. Then you have the 2.5 security fence, and hopefully that's big enough for a clutch of raptors. Probably is. Okay, checking on our fossil progress. Mutabura, Urano, Velociraptor. All right. Okay, so this is like right on the bubble, I guess, because it was 4 there for a second and went back to 5. Yeah, not much else here to do. Just waiting on our things. We got money. Oh yeah, I never did put in the donation things I was gonna do. I got distracted like 4 times thinking about donation booths. Do we even put any in like over here? Doesn't look like it. Might as well. Okay, 5%. 5 degrees. All right. Do you think we can see those Argentinosaurs? Yes, cryo. Oh, there's the Argentinosaurs. They're still pretty small. We'll just put like 1 by each of these like viewing things, I guess. Maybe we'll chuck a few random ones in some other areas. If anybody wants to donate, they can. I really have no idea what the donation mechanics actually are. Do I have any idea on JW2 about the BIOS and build what? Any idea to give you on JW2 about BIOS and building only in a square BIOS and map? You could do some sort of BIOS and only mode. That's kind of obvious. It's kind of normie shit. Let's think more. What could you do the BIOS and set that's interesting? I don't know, man. I don't know if storms ever got fixed on the Biosin map. Biosin Valley might still be storm free. I honestly can't remember. Definitely the biggest problem with that map. It's just like baby easy without storms at all. That's enough view of those donation boxes. I don't really care that much about them. I mean, you could do Chaos Theory only animals with the Biosin building set, because it's all leading up towards Biosin Valley, right? There's kind of a thing there. Okay, we got multiple feeders here that need refills, including like nothing in this exhibit. Okay, maybe we need a few more staff members, huh? Maybe like one more keeper. How about Megan Morgan's a funny name. Welcome to the squad, Megan Morgan. Is PK better than JW2? No. They're different games. There are areas in which it is better, and there are areas in which it is worse. I still like JWE2 more than PK, but PK is the one being actively updated, so PK is the only one that can get better. JWE2, the only way to make that game any better than it is currently is with mods, so it's essentially pretty much plateaued. I mean, the modding community has been dying down a bit. Kai still does some crazy shit, though, for sure. You should find the trike that I really like. I think it's some of the Horridus designs. I mean, this one's really good. Is there a way to just, like, tab through your dinosaurs? Yes. But it only goes through... Yeah, so these are the Prorsuses. I like the Horridus much better, I think, than the Prorsus Triceratops. There's a Horridus, that's a Prorsus. You're a Horridus. Alright. We got Stephanie. Oh yeah, this is the one I like, I think, with like the face, but that's the female version. Sorry, can I actually go to them? Okay, we can barely... Yeah, this is the one. I love like the keratinized full face covering. It's so good. Horridus is awesome. Am I still going to play JW2? Yes, we'll be going back to JW2 once this park is finished. I know what the next park build is already. Yeah, and this one's also like disgustingly sick. Look how cool this is. My God. Seriously, having the same like keratinized covering go from the tip of the horn all the way to the end of the frill with like the same patterning, it's so good. They were cooking with their Triceratops designs here for the Horridus ones. Like, love it. Yeah, like the blues. Look at that. Lovely. No. I think we're pretty much done playing without mods at this point. There's nothing else to do in JW2 without mods anymore. I know some people ain't all about those modded park builds, but there's just nothing else left in that game, man. I know what the next park build is. And it's mod-based. Not super, like, heavily mod-based, but it uses some modded skins. Okay, Arano and Mutta are ready to go. Velociraptor halfway. So Muttaburrasaurus. Putting this in the grassland? Yes. We got 3 skins. 1 to 2 males, 2 to 6 females. Okay. So let's do 1 of each, and then 2 males, I guess. So let's see the adult ones here. So we got this guy, not bad. We got this guy, not bad. We got this guy. I like this guy. I like the red on the nose. I think I like the first and third the most. Yeah, for the males, I mean. Okay, so male, male, female, female, female. enjoy the original JW2, like without mods? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean enjoy JW1? I had fun going back to 1, but we don't have anything else to do there either. Sorry, what am I doing? Back here. Ranos. So Tyrannosaurus, 2 males, 2 to 5 females. Same deal then. Male. Okay, I mean 3 is definitely the best. I think I like 2 more for the... Oh, these are the females. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Spectrum incredible. Yeah, we'll do 2 and 3 for males, and then female, female, female. What is my favorite hadrosaur? I am a basic bitch, and my answer is Parasaurolophus. I've liked Parasaur for a long, long, long time. Although, and Monosaurus is also like really grown on me. I think Regalis is really interesting with the fleshy head comb, and like the hoof situation is really neat. So like anytime there's some new like paleontological discovery that kind of changes what we know about an animal, that makes that animal like really rise up in the rankings for me. They all look very, very dark. That just...
Mutaborosaurus is the official fossil emblem of Queensland, Australia.
Dinochirus is an
Next
ornithomimid.
to modern emblems
That's
like
not a hadrosaur. That's not a correct answer.
On a joke. Want to hear it?
No, I'm judging you. You're not allowed to play out this bit. I have to do a paleontology. You can't stop me.
Get it? Never mind.
Okay. You can't just consider it a hadrosaur. God damn it. You're not JW2's tech tree. You're not allowed. Okay, no mutation. So the baby Muttaburrasaurs all are just like pitch black. That's kind of sick. That's actually really cool. Is that intended or a glitch? They want more forest. We're doing grassland. Okay, now the Plateosaur is still good. Too much forest. Just slightly. If I kill this one bush. Okay, these guys are good. These guys are good. Perfect. That doesn't look that much more like a hadrosaur than an ornithomimosaur. No, Therizinosaurus is a Therizinosaurid. I mean, it is like another Maniraptoran, right? Or Silurosaur, rather, not a Maniraptoran. Well, maybe Therizinosaurs, I don't know. Anyway, they're all Silurosaurs. That's all we'll say about that. We'll stop from saying something wrong. Okay, but like... Do we need another feeder? Maybe, because this one is like pretty consistently like empty, and this is a pretty big herbivore pen. It may be. Sure. Okay, Here's hoping these can also chill with everything else. They're also all very, very dark.
Just look at that. This sailback dinosaur is Ororanosaurus, an ornithopod related to both.
I saw the trailer was out, but I didn't watch it. I don't give a shit about GTA. I think GTA is kind of boring.
Imagine having to haul around such an impressive structure on your back, but the spines of ornithischian dinosaurs were stiff and strong thanks to a crisscrossing lattice that supported their vertebrae made out of ossified tendons. Literally, tendons that turned into bone.
Okay, then you just need a little bit more water. Very well. I have no idea how Bam feels about GTA. That's a question you have to ask Bam. Okay, wait, how do you... Oh, you're crowded. Right, but the exhibit can probably just be expanded. Oh, shoot, we should check the security requirements too here. We used to live in the same city, more or less. Currently, we don't. Currently, we live 12 hours apart. But I'll be moving in the next week and a half, so I'll be back there at least temporarily while I look for a new job. Okay, so Mutabura is security medium 2.5. Medium 2.5. Yeah, it'll be a new apartment eventually. For now, I'm going to be stashing a bunch of shit at my parents' house and then figuring out where I go from there. Because I might be moving internationally. Okay, it's all 2.5 medium. Is this actually 2.5 medium? Like, this is just some, like, wired fence. What is this fence? This looks like this is this fence, which is not 2.5 medium. Oh, interesting. Well, that's a fun fence. Yeah, I think this fence is, wait, what is the height of this fence? 2.5. Okay, so I think we've had, like, a way under-secured fence here. For a while. Which is very funny. Hey, the Random Wolf, how's it going? Okay, let's just do like this, I guess. That's 45, that should be right. Okay. We should probably put in a different gate. Because that one is a little on the small side and a little on a weird side. So if we do this, then I kill this gate. No? Am I not allowed to kill the gate? Yeah. Okay, there, and the fence just fills in anyway. We should have a JPOG remake. I would not say so. The reason I'm always moving is because I'm a postdoc. Like, I went from, you know, college to grad school to a 2-year postdoc position to whatever is next. So academia sucks ass, and you are expected to move every few years to continue to make not that much money, because that's how it be. And it's kind of bullshit. Okay, okay, so we gotta kill the jungle plants back over here. We need more water. Let's do this one at a time. So, oops. Plateosaur's good. You need more forest, you need more water. Okay. Move to Canada. Well, find me a good job in Canada and maybe, but probably not. I'm looking at Europe. I have girlfriend's European, so I have a reason to move to Europe. Got no reason to move to Canada beyond it being a familiar place in the sense that, you know, I'm originally from Wisconsin, which is very similar to Canada. Okay, so slightly too much water. Very slightly. Okay, now they have enough water perfectly. But the Aranos don't. Do we care? Does this matter? This is so close. This might not be important. Big thing is it is technically incompatible. In that the demands for those two animals don't actually intersect properly. Okay. Forest need met. Okay, Pladio's good, Mudda's good. The only thing is the Arano wants slightly more water because he's a baby. Okay, no other compatible items for the Arano. Nothing else for the Muddabura. Okay, so those are good to go. Do I live in Maine? No, I live in Maryland. I'm right outside of DC. I'm right in the thick of this shit. And I'm sick of it. There's too many goddamn people here. Can't deal with it. 70% welfare? Yeah, so we might need to handle or call in more handlers to make sure the animals stay well, but this also might be temporary. We'll see. All right, Raptors still not done. I don't think I've ever actually been to Maine. Actually, not that that's terribly relevant to the point at hand, but oh yeah, and the crowding was good. Yeah. Okay. What's this? No feed. Awaiting stat. Okay, we just don't have plants. We have money. Let's just yeah, 3x speed on the trucks. Wait, we have plants. Why are they lying to me? Inaccessible to animals. Wait, what? That can't be correct. All right, Argentinosaur is getting bigger. All right, these guys are all working. Let's grab a couple more laborers. How about Kathleen and oh, they're gone. Gail and Krillin Sanchez. All right, and then let's grab another keeper. How about Wayne? We'll see how that works out. Okay, 4 stars, 66% on animal welfare, 65 now. Probably food, I'm gonna guess. That would probably be it. Let's check the warehouses. So there's meat stored, no plants. Okay. I don't know, man. Velociraptor's almost done. We could add a person. Oh, we literally just finished. Okay, Velociraptor. Social 1 to 4, 1 to 4. All right. We'll create one of each, male and female. They're so cute. Look at the little shits go.
Blink and you'll miss it. Here comes the speedy thief, Velociraptor. Many visitors are surprised when they first spot these handsome little devils. They arrive expecting a big, boxy, featherless raptor like in the movies, and are always shocked
feel
to
like
see how small, slender, and
there's
feathery
too many
these
Jurassic Park
dinosaurs
references.
really are.
Like, it's fine. Like, the raptor one is a good reference to have. That one's fine. But, like, there was also one for Rex or whatever, and, like, I feel like we could just dial it back. Click to remove. Oh, does that specifically... Oh, that just brings up the brush straight away. Well, that's kind of nice. Okay, but, like, it's still here somewhere. Hello? Okay. Why is that not working? Maybe it just isn't updated yet? I don't know, man. Shit's a little weird. That's too much water. Wait. Wait, what? Wait, I don't understand. Yeah, exhibit 0 to 25%, 50% water. How in the fuck are you telling me this is 50% water? What? Okay, so this exhibit is glitched. Yeah, this isn't even moving like the forest demand. How is this exhibit broken? Huh. Huh. Alright, well that one's a mystery to me. Oops, that's not supposed to be that. It was supposed to be a blood pumpkin. And they fucking auto-join the group. Dude, I hate that shit. I hate that it defaults to putting everything in a group. I don't know why they decided that should be the way that defaults. I have my camera back to normal, please. Thank you. Alright. Well, they're drinking. Yeah, it's just their environment's completely glitched out.
It's easy to call Velociraptor a cold-blooded killer, but they aren't cold-blooded. As an active predator covered in feathers, Velociraptor is able to regulate its own body temperature, the hallmark ability of warm-blooded animals.
Why am I down to 2? What? Because the welfare's that low, I guess? Do I have to, like, reload, maybe? Let's try that. The problem was, when we put this in, right? I didn't want to run the fence through the glass again, so I took it out. But if the fence isn't in here to complete the circuit, then it doesn't count as a completed enclosure. So even though they can't escape, they were counting the entire map as their biome, which is why it was poor. So now it's better. So now the only thing we need to do, theoretically, is deal with why the animal welfare is so low. And that's literally it. So I have $1 million essentially. It's just accessible food. See, should be getting done. Should just be like a matter of time, I guess. The big thing is I want to make sure it's not an issue with the the Tyrannosaurs. Rock overhang here is kind of screwed up, but what are you gonna do, right? So you start putting stuff in, it gets really weird fixing the terrain, so it's fine. It can be a little overhang. That ain't that weird. The bigger thing that bothering me is the fact that there's this trench that just can't be fixed, which is aggravating. 62%. Like, can I get a fucking detailed breakdown of this? Like, what is the issue? Why are you... What's your problem? Okay, you're drinking. Maybe I need more... More things, too? Like, you know, like in JW2, we run into issues where we have too many animals and they can't, like, all drink or whatever. Maybe that's a real problem that we could run into here as well. There, I have a big water. If you hit escape from that menu, you hit escape and then the animal picture pops up, and then the escape key stops working until you manually close that picture, and then the escape key works again. If you're wondering when you're watching me do that, why those menus pop up and then I kind of freeze, I stop doing shit for a moment in game until I like manually click on it, that's why. It's like glitched out and weird. Alright, let's just keep looking for issues here, I guess, with other animals. What's your problem? You're hungry. Let's just hire like 2 more keepers. Sean and Grace. Welcome to the squad, I guess. We were at higher rating this before. I don't know how it like decayed so badly. Which, like, a crucial... Yeah, everybody here is fucked. Okay, this is the real problem. How long have these guys been without food? I'm having JW2 flashbacks of, like, animal AI failing. No feed. Brother, what? 1 of 1 staff en route. Let's put in another one. Yeah, thank you. This is really the bigger issue, for sure.
They're one of the most well-studied animals in the fossil record, providing us with a wealth of insight into how they ate, socialized, and survived.
Very dramatic. Thank you for putting me in the ocean. Alright, well, I'm going to babysit these for a little bit. We'll try to get these ratings fixed up. We hit 4 stars again. Oh, shit, look at this. 1522. The half-star mark is another thing. Do I really need 7 more animals? Like, is this an actual full requirement? Oh, this is the 4-star mark. I guess we were 5 and 3 before, which averaged to 4. I don't know. 22 is a lot. Huh. Okay. Right. Well, we got Protoceratops. We should probably find a place for this. Desert, scrubland. Andrewsy, Andrewsy. Okay. So desert or scrub. Shit. I guess... Do I want to crack the seal on Morrison? No, I really don't. I'm kind of done with the build. Wetland, scrubland, coastal. Did I say it was scrub for proto? Oh my god. The fact that I hate that these UI elements overlap together. We also could do micro and archy. It's probably worth doing. Alright, proto, scrub. Okay. Okay, so micro archy. Wait, what was I just looking at? Solito. Okay. That's Solitosaurus. That's Archie. Is that micro? I think so. Micro and Satako. Let's do 2. We could do the other Satako species. Why not? Sure. It probably is similar biomes to what we have. Okay, and then we could put in another small herbivore pen, I guess. Alright, well, let's get our protos. We'll do male, female, 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 male. We can at least get these guys put in real quick. And then, yeah, 75, 80%. I mean, it looks like it's recovering. So I assume the handlers we picked up have kind of done the trick. Hopefully. Raptors have reached adolescence. Gangly little shits. Makes sense. Up close and personal with a velociraptor. I went ahead and made this a pretty big fence, just in case we end up putting some other animals in here. Alright, 5 little protoceratopses.
Protoceratops. This animal is one of the smaller species of ceratopsians, living alongside deadly neighbours like the velociraptor. Oddly enough, this animal lacks a lot of the more complex facial features seen in larger family members, like a certain three-horned celebrity.
Alright. Well. Okay, so you've got... I missed a plant somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, you're good. This is scrub. Oops, we overshot it. Tree removal. Okay. That was pretty basic. Well, they're like a starter dino, so it makes sense, right? Alright, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. We'll put in a big one too. Screw it. Because we're going to have more animals, we might as well make sure they have everything they'll need and not get mad at me. Long term, when they start to get big and get in each other's way. And they're adults already. Jeez, that didn't take very long. Alright. Well, that'll be it for this episode then. Until next time.